guys, it's Sam with 2Ms and welcome to another MYXclusive interview. And happy Monday, everyone. Yes, it is a new week. And I'm very, very excited because my guest for today is a band who just celebrated their 15th anniversary last year. And they're here to talk about their newest song, which is entitled Ilaw, that came out just a few hours ago. So everyone, please welcome Callalily. Woo!
Hello.
Yay!
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello, Mix. Hello,
Hello.
Sam.
Happy
Hello,
New
good
Year.
morning. Happy New Year,
Hello,
guys.
Sam with
Happy New Year.
two M's.
Yes. What's up? New Year, same me. Wow, joke lang. Pero how are you guys? Kamusta naman? It's the new year, so how has it been so far for you guys?
Well, ako naman, okay naman. Since the beginning of the new year, I detached myself from Twitter and all that.
Oh, wow.
So, I think okay din eh. Okay din yung
Mm,
social media detox from time to time,
yeah.
It's been crazy lalo ng 2020, 'di ba? So parang
Mm.
ah wala gusto ko lang na i-work on yung inner peace kumbaga.
Yeah. Yeah. Saludo ako dyan, Kian, because I know how difficult it can be. Take social media detox. Pero,
Oh, yeah.
feeling ko matry ko din. I feel like at one point nga in our lives, matry din natin yun. I feel like.
Right. But I had to open it kanina because, there's a new single. So
Yeah, of course. Work naman yun. That's true. Pero yung iba, how have you been? How has 2021 been for you guys?
Sige. So ako siguro ang hirap lang to adjust na parang okay, balik tayo sa normal. Like I also work din kasi. So yun. So for me, I guess ayoko pa bumangon, parang gano'n. I still wanna sort of enjoy the Christmas season kahit tapos na. And pero I'm looking forward to this year kasi this is a year I think na talagang babangon tayo as an industry, and also at the same time na I'm excited to play with the boys again this year, hopefully this year.
Yes, claim it. Pero true yan. That's so hard, especially pagkatapos ng mga holidays, di ba? Parang nag-warm up na tayo in the first week of the new year. So medyo mahirap talaga. Pero it's the second week now. Week now. So we're back to work, guys.
what, second week na?
Di ba? Second week na. Yeah.
Gusto ko magpasko ulit.
Oo, January 11. Okay, how about the others? Ikaw naman, Lem. How has 2021 been so far?
Okay naman, pero super, nanibago ako. Kasi usually, di ba, pag December, nung last December, busy talaga sa mga gigs. Alam mo yung parang may hinahanap yung katawan mo. Na parang usually pag December, di ba, pagod na pagod ka. Pero ngayon, medyo chill ka lang with your family, which is okay din. Na parang na-appreciate mo yung time with the family. Kasi usually, di ba, pag malungkot ka, pag aalis ka, mag-out of town gig ka, iwan mo yung baby mo, may time na ganun. Pero ngayon, iba din yung feels ng family, focus ka sa family mo. So, yan.
That's true. I feel like lahat nga tayo naninibago with everything that's been going on. Pero sabi nga ni Nathan, this is the year that we're gonna claim it na babangon tayong lahat from, 2020, the stuff that happened. So, I'm very hopeful then na mangyayari yun. Pero ikaw naman, Aaron, how has 2021 been?
Sa akin, sobrang excited ako na magsimula ng panibagong chapter sa buhay. Kumbaga parang excited ako sa mga fresh na mga bagong gagawin. Kasi kailangan, parang yung 2020 masyadong maraming energy na reserve sa akin this 2021 na maraming pwedeng gawin eh. So
Yes,
parang gusto ko i-buhos ngayon 2021.
Wow, i-unleash ni Aaron yung energy niya this 2021. Excited na kami for that. Yeah, I feel like this is a new year nga for everyone to really try new things din, pero also yun nga, unleash yung energy natin. Pero ikaw naman, Bra, last but not least, how has 2021 been?
Sa akin, dalawa. Good thing is kasama yung family, nag-spend ng time, mas close, mas dumikit lalo kami sa isa't isa.
Yes.
And then bad thing, miss ko yung banda.
Oh.
Yun eh.
Ay, na-feel ko yun Wow, na-feel ko yun So, na-miss niyo talaga kayo. Pero we're here together kahit virtually, and we're going to be talking about yung newest single nyo in just a bit. Pero like I mentioned a while ago, nag-celebrate nga kayo ng 15th anniversary last year in 2020. So who would have thought, diba, that in that 15 years, may experience nyo ang maging isang banda sa isang pandemya. So, I mean, no one wants that, syempre. No one wants
Tapos
that
sakto pa
experience.
sa sakto pa sa 15th year.
Exactly,
We were
oo.
all excited and, looking forward kami na, tara, let's celebrate this year. It's our 15th year, ganyan. And then, we've been planning, some shows and an album and all that. Tapos biglang nangyari yung pandemic. So parang kami rin, I think it's gonna be part of the story definitely, 'di ba? Kumbaga nakasulat siya na gano'n kasi saktong-sakto 'di ba?
Yeah,
But
super.
I think ano naman 'yan, parang ako naniniwala ako everything's written in heaven na may rason kung bakit gano'n yung mga nangyayari. But good thing meron bagong material ngayon and we're able to like step back and look at the bigger picture and now we're different people now, all of us, 'di ba?
Yes.
Pre-pandemic siya ngayon, ibang tao. Hindi na tayo yung bago nag-pandemic, 'di ba? So, I'm grateful din sa lahat ng learnings and realizations na nangyari.
Yeah, for sure. And like what you mentioned nga, sumakto talaga siya sa 15th
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
I'm sure we all had expectations then. You all had expectations on paano kayo magsa-celebrate. But what you said, Kian, we're all different from what we were pre-pandemic and now,
Yeah.
where we are now. So how would you say yung Callalily, how was it different pre-pandemic tapos ngayon?
Honestly, I feel like I took a lot of things for granted. Well, I'm happy that we're able to do this, kumbaga to run this whole career kumbaga masaya kami, doing what we love. Pero dahil nga nandyan lang siya palagi sa harapan mo, all the touring, all the gigging, all the gathering, biglang nawala in a snap of a finger. So, alam mo yun, parang ngayon ko maiisip na yung mga times na say nasa gig kami tapos yung energy o yung nasa hotel room ka, nakatambay ka doon, natutulog ka. Alam mo yun, yung parang may mga bagay na pag kinuha sa'yo, bigla doon marirealize kung gaano pala kahalaga o gaano mo siya ka-vina-value. Diba? Kasi pag nangyayari lang siya, okay, yan lang siya. Ito, this is what I do. So, I get to learn to live my life one day at a time. So, yeah.
For sure. And like what you I like that you mentioned you took some things for granted. Kasi feeling ko lahat naman tayo nakaka-relate dyan with everything that happened. But it's also the small things, di ba? Hindi natin na-realize na miss natin. Like what you said, yung energy in a hotel room when you are touring and all of that. So I feel like those are things nga that we did take for granted, especially yung small things. But how about for the others naman? How was it adjusting then sa, being in a band, of course, Callalily, and then experiencing yung pandemic? Maybe yan. Okay.
Siguro ako, parang na-feel ko na I'm living a different life. Parang ganun. Na parang, and I think it goes for a lot of musicians as well, na parang suddenly na walang, right? So suddenly walang tugtog, no? So, but again, for me, I think it's also an opportunity for me to sort of develop myself as a musician kasi parang nandito lang sa bahay, siguro nagre-record ako. And kumbaga, it's a different ball game now. So naging digital, so yung mga gigs namin recently, it's always been online gigs, no?
Yeah.
So, kami, we also do YouTube. So kumbaga yun, siguro it's a different ball game for us and it's a different life really. So ngayon, parang I discovered a lot about myself na siguro kung hindi nagkaroon ng pandemic also. So, naging maganda rin siya in a certain way for me. So, yun.
Yeah.
Yun sa akin.
For sure. And I can imagine, diba? I mean, even me as a host, hosting online, super different sa experience na hosting in real life. You can't really feed off yung energy ng audience nyo. Especially, I can imagine as performers as a band. So how was it yung mga online gigs or like doing gigs on the internet? Kasi I can feel that super, super different nga siya.
Sa una, nung nagsimula yung lockdown, quarantine, siya parang, alam mo yan, ako personally may feeling na, hindi, kaya yan. I mean, we have the technology, we have the power of the internet, so we can still connect. We can do it, alam mo yun, parang kaya yan. Pero, nung nangyayari na siya, nung na-execute na lahat nung nung mga bagay like, online gigs were starting to like, become a thing, making content like virtually ganyan. Doon ko na-realize ang hirap pala niya. Di hamak na mas ilang times harder siya this time kasi before invite kami sa gig, punta kami ng gig, tugtog, di ba parang plug and play.
Yeah.
Di ba ikaw mag-host ka, punta ka ng event and then,
Yeah.
okay na. Ngayon kasi hindi, but it's a totally different process. So when you want to like come up with the content, especially na nasa banda ka with 5 people, you have to record like ilalayin mo every single instrument. And you have to like patch everything up and mix it and kumbaga yun sa audio part. But for the video part, ibang usapan because you have to record and you have to edit and alam mo yun, you have to put the audio and the video together. So kumbaga parang I'm saying it because I don't think everybody understands or gets it that being in a band during this pandemic, lalo na kami, hindi kami nagkakasama. I mean, we've never seen each other. We never played together for like almost a year na.
Crazy.
So parang, alam mo yun, hindi siya ganun kadali. But dahil we love what we do, I still want to give something to the fans and, to keep our sanity also. Siya we really had to adjust and keep up with the times, di ba? So,
True yan. And yeah, I definitely felt that yung parang with this whole situation kasi diba, with work from home, a lot of people will think na mas madali talaga siya kasi nasa bahay kayo, it's a more relaxed environment. Pero I super feel what Kian was saying na ang daming talagang preparation, not just like yung content or anong gagawin, pati mental preparation.
Oh yeah.
Kasi diba nasa bahay kayo and to have to work at home, sobrang hirap talaga nun, guys. So,
well, it's hard to pretend that you're wearing pants,
Yeah, that's so true. Oo, tama. Oo. That's so true.
Okay, sige, okay to. And yun nga, at least kaya na-experience natin na, I think magtrabaho kahit di ka pa nakakaligo or parang, di ba?
Yeah.
Wala, it's a different parang landscape na talaga ngayon.
That's so true. And yun nga, like what Kian said, I don't think everyone understands kung how much like parang na-maximize yung effort ninyo when you work from home because you have to exert all kinds of effort talaga.
The hardest part is the creative process for me. That's
exactly,
the hardest part. Because you can't really be in a room and go crazy, eat a burger or grab a beer or something na alam mo yun, nag-flow yung energy sa isang room. Ito parang pag-connect pa lang sa internet is a different story na, di ba? Parang, commute ka. Commute ka. Paki-landscape naman yung ganun. Alam mo yun, kumbaga iba, totally ibang iba.
Pati mga lag, feel na feel ko yan. It's really different. So,
I'm sure you interview a lot of different people every day.
Yes. And the lag is real.
And the bandwidth, di ba?
Yes, the lag is real. Pero okay lang, pati ako nagda-lag minsan. But that's just really the call of the times right now, di ba? Yun talaga yung na-experience natin ngayon. So the best we can do is really adjust. So to everyone watching, syempre you should know na the content that we all make, even music that artists make, syempre, it's really a product of labor talaga. It's really a lot of work that gets into it. Pero despite nga everything na nangyari sa pandemic, there were a lot of challenges, difficulties. Sabi niyo nga, you were still creating content and still trying to give something to the fans. So, gaano ka-importante yun for you guys to be able to still release stuff kahit ang daming nangyayari around the world and also in the Philippines, of course.
Well, it's very important for us to like come up with something all the time kasi every time we release a single or like an album, for me it's kumbaga it's a badge of growth for us. Diba? Kasi every output na ilalabas mo, ibang state of mind mo yun, ibang experience mo, ibang era ng buhay mo. So it's important to us to connect through our music. Diba? Kung sino man yung tatamaan ng kaluluwa ng mga kanta namin, importante sa amin yun. But as a band naman, diba? This is what we do. This is what we've been doing for 15 years, and that's something honestly you cannot take away from us, 'di ba? Parang kahit sabihin ata ako na hindi ka na puwedeng tumugtog, parang hindi, gagawa ako ng paraan para makatugtog pa rin, 'di ba? So, I think it comes out naturally as musicians to just, put something out there, make something, create and, iparinig mo sa mga tao, may magki-criticize, may matutuwa, may matutulungan, may walang pakialam. So, I think that's part of the game.
Definitely. And I like that you said badge of growth. I feel like, with songs especially, they mark certain periods in time, diba? Kasi you release it and then it has a certain kind of significance then. And especially for artists, I can imagine, yung paggawa ng mga kanta helps you as artists, but also in the same way helps others, like the listeners then. So it's important to be really reaching out to the fans in this way. But speaking
of the perfect time, Sam, sorry.
Go lang.
It's the perfect time then for the supporters to support their favorite act, especially the local acts. This is parang a really great time to show your love and support for the artist you really admire and support. Kasi kumbaga challenging times to para sa atin lahat. But I know how parang heavy yung tulong ng music sa mga tao, 'di ba? Just to like make them feel that they have somebody or so may kaakbay kayo dahil sa music. So this is the perfect time to
That's true. I super agree. Kasi despite everything, throughout the years, not even just the pandemic, diba? Music has been that constant thing na nandyan for us to lean on, to listen to pag nahihirapan tayo. So I super agree with what Kian said. Like, this is the favorite musical acts. Pero I do want to talk about your newest single, which is Ilaw, that came out just a few hours ago. So could you tell us more about this song and kung tungkol saan naman yung Ilaw?
Well, yung Ilaw, we've been working on this since last year, I think. So last year, since nagkaroon ng pandemic, we decided na parang dapat makipag-reach out din tayo sa ibang tao. So we launched this campaign. It's called Callalily's Open Collab. Na nakipag-collaborate kami with different songwriters. Kasi we've been writing songs for the longest time, our whole career. And yung meron ibang flavor, ibang utak, ibang puso yung papasok naman sa picture. Parang yun yung embrace din namin since nangyari din tong pandemic. We're able to collaborate with different songwriters. So dito naman si Ana San Juan, she's actually from the States. So siya yung nagsulat nitong kanta na to. And then nung narinig ko siya, parang sabi ko, parang bagay ito sa Callalily. And yung message nung kanta, yung pinaka-importante. Diba? Sinasabi niya na, pwede ba tayo magkita kahit sandali lang, hindi, masyado na madilim, hindi kita kasama, pero may ilaw, diba? May hope. Magkikita rin tayo, parang ganon. So I just feel like this is the perfect song to release, especially now. Actually nausog yung release nito dapat i-release na last year, but I think blessing din dahil sakto rin, bagong taon, bagong kanta, bagong tunog ng banda.
Yeah, I think sakto nga. I mean, everything happens for a reason, diba? As they all say. Pero how was the experience naman of creating the song? I can imagine madami din challenges, like we mentioned. You guys haven't seen each other or played together for a year. So, kamusta naman yung pagbuo ng kantang to, despite everything na nangyari?
It wasn't that easy. I'm not gonna say that it's hard, because I don't know, but it was not easy dahil syempre mga delays, may kanya-kanyang buhay bawat miyembro ng banda. Tapos si Nathan mali yung in-uploadan na drive. Siya, kumbaga parang nakaka weirdo lang kasi na hindi kayo nakikita-kita.
Yeah.
Create. Diba, parang ngayon mo makikita kung gaano ka katiwala din sa mga tao sa grupo, 'di ba? Parang you have to parang trustful talaga siya eh ng ano yung magiging creative output ni Aaron, ni Lem, ni Brian, ni Nathan, ako, 'di ba? Kung ano lalabas siya. So, etong kanta na 'to na form siya via trust. Parang gano'n na kumbaga basta ako ito yung song, ito yung demo, latag, gagawa ni Lemuel ng palo, gawa ni Aaron ng bass, guitars and all. So, ito yung kinalabasan nun.
Yeah, I can imagine a song formed on trust talaga. Kasi, di ba, with everything, you can't see each other physically. Tapos you'd have to do your parts. I can imagine na medyo mahirap nga siya. I mean, it's not that hard, but it's not easy also at the same time, of course. Kasi,
Less away sa studio though.
oh,
Yun yung nakakamiss.
yeah. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Kasi
Of course, a
feeling ko,
good thing.
okay,
Ako, I
okay.
believe when you create, it's always nice to like argue and discuss and
Yeah, yeah.
not agree like 100% right away, di ba? Kasi it keeps the creative process kumbaga healthy. Di ba? Yun yung nakakamiss parang lalagay natin dito. Lagay mo yung ganito na baseline, let's say. Tapos isa magsasabi na hindi para mas maganda yung ganito. Ay, di ba? Alam mo yun
Yeah.
yung proseso na yun na para kayo nagpupusoy dos, parang ganon. So yun yung nakakamiss for me.
Yeah, pusoy das true yan. Pero, syempre, kasi you get to bounce off yung mga creative ideas nyo with each other if you're all together. Pero yun nga, this one was really formed from trust talaga and the internet, with the help of the internet, of course. So, ano naman yung naging nyo? Like, what is the feeling now na nandito na yung ilaw, na naririnig na ng ibang tao yung ilaw? And it's something, that is very different. You guys formed it through trust, through the internet, and it's very different also from the experience na paggawa niyo ng ibang songs in the past.
Yeah, ano siya well, I'd like to thank my bandmates, of course, for making this happen. We'd like to thank Ana San Juan, the songwriter, and our record label, OC Records, for mounting everything for us, because it's during this pandemic, it's not easy to parang kumbaga may kanya-kanyang buhay so hindi kumbaga you wanna be rin also parang kumbaga sensitive enough kung anong pinagdadaanan ng bawat person, because it's we have lives outside of the band. We have our own families, we have our own jobs, and alam mo yun, parang and sakto challenging times, diba? So we appreciate all the people who's been helping us sa journey namin dito sa paggawa ng ilaw, diba? I don't think could have done this without our team sa OC, without the songwriter, and without yung banda at yung mga pamilya nila, diba? So yeah, I'm just really thankful na nandito na yung kanta. Diba, may bago na ulit single yung Callalily, kasi yun yung madalas ko naririnig sa mga tao na kailan ba kayo mag-release ulit ng kanta? Ano bang bago? I saw this, parang I think it's going quite viral, this video na may pinaplay sila na ibang intro nung magbalik, tapos biglang balik pala. Tas alam mo yun, parang yung mga tao sinesend sa akin, tas biglang, kailan ba yung bago? Gusto na namin makarinig ng bago. And eto, meron kaming bagong kanta.
Ito na.
Iba rin yung tunog naman nito. Gusto rin namin pasalamatan si Emil De La Rosa na nag-mix at nag-master nung song. Nag-add din siya ng ibang elements. So, ayun. This is a product of talaga, of hard work.
Yes, and also trust. I can imagine, like you mentioned, there's so many people involved nga sa single na to, especially with everything that's with all the work that went into it. So it's amazing nga na you guys were able to still put out a song despite everything, despite yung mga hardships, mga challenges in the last year. Pero in the 15 years, ang dami niyo nung pinagdaanan, I'm sure, as a band. Even add on a pandemic on top of that. I mean, syempre, obviously something that we don't want to experience, pero nangyari talaga siya. So throughout everything, yung pandemic and all of the experiences na pinagdaanan nyo in the past, may bago ba kayong natutuhan about each other, especially recently, na hindi nyo na-realize before siguro the pandemic, or even before, before? So is there anything new that you learned about each other throughout the past few months?
How about the boys?
Yes. Let's start with Aaron.
Ano ba na? Actually, ako, sa pag natutunan, wala naman ako masyado natutunan kay Lakian, kala Lemuel sa mga ibang kabanda. Tagal ko na kasi kasama yung mga yan eh. Parang, tawag dito, ano lang siguro, natutunan ko lang mag-adapt ngayon 2020. Natutunan kong, alam mo yun, mag-adjust sa lahat ng mga bagay. So, yun lang.
Yeah, pero that's true. Important naman yan eh, di ba, as people. Kailangan talaga mag-adjust tayo sa mga nangyari. Especially recently. Yes. Pero let's go to Lem. Ikaw naman.
Tama si Aaron. Kumbaga, natutunan sa isa't isa, hindi masyado kasi hindi naman talaga kami nagkakasama. Pero siguro natutunan sa sarili at personal, siguro this year is about growth, na mag-focus sa growth, sa knowledge, na magdagdag ka ng mga ibang skills sa sarili mo na makakatulong din sa bands, and skills na makakatulong sa'yo personal. So, yun. This year siguro, since wala pang masyadong nangyari, focus on the growth and helping others then.
That's a great mindset, especially 2021. Growth, no? And also, I feel like that's something na we should all aspire to do. Grow, kahit ang dami nangyayari. Next, let's go to Nathan.
Okay. Siguro sa akin, natutunan ko sa mga bandmates ko. Not much actually, pero siguro dahil mga daddies na yung mga yan, mas gusto na natutulog ng mas maaga. Mas maagang tulog, di ba? Mas importante yung tulog ngayon.
Rest.
Rest. Pero siguro, kidding aside, siguro, not too much, pero it's more of self, really. So siguro, sa sarili ko, I found myself na hindi pala ako ganun ka-patient pagdating sa pag-mix. Kasi parang, bakit di ko ito makuha, ganun. Kasi may one time nag-mix ako ng gig, parang, ba't di ko makuha yung tunog? Tapos, medyo nakaka-frustrate. So, yun lang naman. Pero, siguro, yun nga, the best thing to do really now is to, tulad nga na sinabi nila, is to really upgrade yourself, your skill set, ganun. And this is the perfect time na, actually, wala pa tayo sa clear, no? Lalo na hindi pa natin alam kung kailan talaga darating yung vaccine. But, yung quarantine time is really a period for you to really get to, it's a period of getting to know yourself. And really, it's a period of self-development. So ako parang, I've been reading books, and I've been watching documentaries of musicians. Yung pinanood ko yung sa Foo Fighters. Tapos pinanood ko yung sa Blackpink, yung Light Up the Sky.
Yes.
Kwento nila. Yeah, so parang yung production nila, So I've been, not just them, no, pero a lot of other artists as well. So anong pwedeng magawa this year, next year, and how we can sort of level up the game, kumbaga. Not just for Callalily, pero, for the industry's sake then, how can we, kasi na-inspire talaga ako dun sa K-pop eh. I've been listening to K-pop for both pandemic. Parang, dun lang ako naging fan. Pinakinggan ko yan, Big Bang, pati 21 yan. So talagang natuwa ako. So how can we be, well, not exactly like that, pero how can we, as musicians, paano natin how can we level up our game? Parang gano'n.
Wow. Medyo na-inspire ako doon. Hindi naman ako musician, pero gusto ko din level up yung game ko. So feeling ko, I also want to, I feel like that's something that we all aspire to, syempre. Given everything. Ang dami nga nating time, especially in the last year, diba, to really level up yung game natin. So, feeling ko 2021 din is the year to pull through din diba? Kasi ang dami natin natutunan last year. So, this year is the time to execute talaga para gawin yung lahat ng natutuhan natin last year. So, let's go to Brad. Ikaw naman.
Sa akin, ito, natutunan ko rin sa banda na may same interest pala kami ni Lem sa gaming. Kasi nag-compete kami ng Mobile Legends tournament. Once in a while, gano'n. And then yan, sa buong banda, ayun, natutunan ko na caring sila. And then lagi kami nag-update. Laging, Zoom party kami, gano'n. Yun, talagang keep in touch. Then for self, siguro yun, improvement sa sarili, sa skills. tama lahat ng sinabi nila. Kailangan, eh. Ito yung may oras ka sa sarili mo talaga, eh. Kaya need for growth, improvement, ganun. Ayun.
Yes. So, gusto ko yun,
Yes.
nalaman mo na they care, no? Caring pala silang lahat. I
Yeah,
love.
totoo.
Pero diba 2020 kasi natutuhan natin na kailangan natin i-nurture yung mga relationships natin sa buhay. Kasi, life is so short. So we have to share, we have to tell people we care. So that's very, very important. So last but not least, Kian, is there anything that you learned new about your bandmates or even about yourself?
Well, siguro more than like sa malaking scope, no, I've learned yung siguro yung boundaries ba. Boundaries ng bawat individual sa isang banda, 'di ba? Kung ano yung kasi honestly, being in a band is super duper fun, you
Yeah.
know. But with this pandemic, kumbaga double-edged sword siya kasi nga parang as much as you wanna be with them and play with them, you can't. And as a musician, it's hard to stop playing, 'di ba? So parang gagawa't gagawa ka ng ako natutunan ko na um, gagawa ka ng gagawa ng paraan para to keep yourself sane and insane at the same time, 'di ba? Na tumugtog or gumawa ng kanta, 'di ba? But walang kumbaga kasi before parang kami yung tipo ng banda na okay may gig, may booking let's say or may tour. O sige nandiyan kami kaagad right now, 'di ba? But to be honest ngayon, ang number one mo na priority is your family and self, definitely. I mean, and I'm saying this in front of my bandmates because it's true na um, dahil nagkaroon tayo ng ganitong time, kailangan mo i-secure yung family mo kasi 'pag secured yung family mo, mas makakagawa ka ng magandang music, I think. 'Di ba? I mean, some puwede siguro 'pag hindi masyado secured baka dun sila ma-inspire, I don't know. Pero pero like sa ako, yun na yung pagkakilala ko rin sa mga kabanda ko na 'pag secured yung loved ones mo, mas makakagawa ka freely, mas makakapag-create ka kasi alam mong walang trouble dito sa important aspect ng buhay mo, eh, 'di ba? So yun yung nakita ko and I see how loving they are to their families and how kumbaga how much they care for the people they love. So that's a nice thing, 'di ba? But siguro kumbaga next time na magkita kami siguro ng banda and I think yun yung sinasabi nung bago naming single na Ilaw na alam mo yun, sabi pa dun sa lyrics dun, eh, parang mag-iwan ka ng kandila nang makabalik ako, parang gano'n, eh. So alam ko na magkikita-kita rin tayo lahat, makakatugtog din tayo, makakasama din natin yung team natin at yung mga fans, 'di ba? Pero, for now, let's just really hope and pray for the best.
Definitely. And I'm sure a lot of people are excited na nga for when that time comes. Pero like what you all mentioned, this is the time na kailangan muna natin mag-focus sa family, our loved ones, and ourselves, of course.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's the time to take care of all of that muna. Kasi after that, pag if you take
Muna
care
ng
of
pinggan.
yourself, if you first take care of yourself, your family, everything will follow after. So excited na, everyone's excited for when that time comes. Pero what is next for Callalily? What else can we expect coming from you guys now that you have Ilaw out then?
Well, 'yan may ilaw na, 'di ba? May ilaw na. Bayaran na yung kuryente. So actually yun nga sabi ko, one day at a time kami ng banda. We have plans. We just met with our label the other week and may mga plano kami to like release na mga songs this year and for now yung Ilaw ipo-promote namin siya kaya sana sa mga nanonood ngayon, sa mga mixed viewers, hope you guys can check it out and help us spread the word because this song is really I feel like this song could definitely help study. Alam mo yun, kung ano mang means yun. Pero this is a song about hope. And gusto naming simulan dito yung I think yung tone nung magiging flow ng banda for the rest of the year. We have a music video coming out. Definitely may music video tong Ilaw. Also, we released a project last year. last year, this year. This year ata nirelease yung 2 for 1 na part ng Rico Blanco songbook. So we did a rendition of Rico's 2 for 1. And the music video will be coming out soon also. It's a different, it's a dark, super duper dark music video. Dark and disturbing music video.
Exciting.
So abangan nyo sana and let us know what you think. And maganda sigurong pambalanse rin tong song namin na Ilaw dun sa ano na yun, dun sa material na yun. So abangan nyo yun, basta meron kami Ilaw, meron 2 for 1 na nandyan, and rest assured we'll be making new songs, and abangan nyo rin yung mga lalabas pa na singles na may ka-collaborate kayo ng mga ibang songwriters.
Ooh.
So yeah. For now, listen to Ilaw and enjoy.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are enjoying. We have a lot of comments nga. Like, we have a comment from Jenny Bulawan. Sabi niya, magkikita rin tayo, kayo ang ilaw ko, Callalily. So, they're really getting the vibe of what ilaw means, especially in the new year. So, like what they said, one day at a time, madami tayong aabangan from Callalily. Like Kian mentioned, ang dami. Like music videos, new singles, collaborations, ang dami talaga. But for now, we have to listen to Ilaw. Take it one day at a time, guys.
Yes,
so that
please. Yes, please.
Yes.
Maraming negativity at uncertainty na pupasok sa atin ngayon. At nandun tayo sa bubble na yun kasi. But we don't know when, pero for sure, kung kakapit lang tayo, merong ilaw at the end of the tunnel. Diba? So, yun yung song.
Yes. But do you have a message before I let you guys go to everyone who's been supporting you, everyone who's been listening to Ilaw?
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for simply listening to our music. We appreciate it. Been doing it for almost 16 years, and couldn't be more grateful. Wala kami dito sa posisyon namin ngayon, o kung hindi kami itong mga tao na to kung wala yung suportang binigay sa amin ng mga fans, ng mga music fans, ng music industry as a whole. So thank you to all our friends, our families, and to all the people na ano bang tawag doon? Ano yung nakadaupang palad? Tama ba yun? Tama ba ibig sabihin? Okay, sige. Wala na basta baka mga naka-cross paths namin. Gusto ko lang din magpasalamat sa lahat ng na-impart nyo sa amin as a band and as individuals. So, yeah. This song we dedicate to each and every one of you. So, kung ano man yung message ko for now, pakinggan nyo na lang yung kanta namin na Ilaw. Nandun lahat ng gusto ko sabihin.
Yes. How about the others? May mga messages ba kayo to all of the fans, everyone who's been supporting you?
Maraming salamat sa lahat ng nakikinig at saka sumusuporta sa Callalily. Thank you at saka mag-iingat kayo parati.
Boom. Yes. I think that's important, especially to take care kasi like as we all know, medyo nagiging quote-unquote normal yung mga nangyayari ngayon, pero you all have to take care.
Crazy.
Okay. Yeah, diba? It's really crazy. So you guys
protect
have
yourself at all times.
Yes, and it's not even just the pandemic, guys. Ang daming nangyayari in the Philippines, especially, there's a lot of things happening. So always remember to take care. But I do want to say thank you to Callalily for joining me today. Thank you
so much, Sam. Thank you, and Mix. Thank you.
Thank you. So thank you so much
Sam.
for making music, syempre, and for also showing us na may ilaw talaga at the end of the tunnel. Despite everything that's been happening, there's always something to look forward to. So thank you so much, Aaron, Nathan, Lam, Kian, for joining. Maraming salamat din to everyone who tuned in to our MYXclusive interview. Make sure to listen to Ilaw by Callalily. It's out on multiple digital streaming platforms. Watch out for its music video coming very, very, very soon as well. So once again, thank you so much, Callalily, for joining me today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And once again, this has been Sam.
Kita rin tayo.
Yes, we will. Once again, this has been Sam with 2M. So I'll see you guys next time.